Sister Mary, you see this first fruit pillow that you sent me? I would tell anyone, sleep with their pillow. Go down on their knees on the pillow that you gave them for their present for Christmas. And whosoever purchased them, tell them to don't leave that pillow. Because Sister Mary, every time I sleep at night, I hug my pillow. And I cry in my bed and ask God for what I need on this pillow. And when I go down on my knees, I bring this pillow. And when I go in my closet, I bring this pillow. And Rev, I was here not even thinking about this because the last time I spoke with my attorney, it was about a year ago or 2 years, close to 2 years. And I said, can I even get a permit to work with? Because the people that I was working with at the hospital, they didn't check my background to see that my paperwork was expired. So that I was still working even though it was expired for a while. So when they finally check and see, then I have to stop working. So I asked her when I know it was going to expire. I emailed her and I asked her if I could get a work permit. She said no, because from what my paperwork is saying is that I am not even legal to work in the United States. So the paperwork that I filed over, as I tell you, they said 8 months time they will make a decision on what they're gonna do, but most likely the decision that they were going to make it would be a letter for court or deportation. Rev, I haven't get back in touch with the lawyer because she said there's nothing none of us can do until they decide to do something. So I was here and just last night I checked my mail. And when I check my mail, I see a priority mail in the mail. I said, what could this be? And I noticed it did have the lawyer address on it. So I said, that means it's coming from my lawyer. And Rev, I wasn't even at the house. So I called my daughter and I said to her, open that mail and see what's in it. And by the time she's supposed to get back in touch with me, I was on fasting and praying. So I was in the closet praying, so I couldn't even answer her while she was calling me back. And when I finished praying, I checked my phone and I see my daughter send me this picture. Rev, I didn't even know what it was at the time because I couldn't even look at it. I was shouting. I was just shouting. I was just shouting. I was just shouting and giving God thanks. And when I look, I think it was the green card though. So I didn't even want to look at it. When I finally get to look at it, I see that it's a work permit. God is good. God is good. And Rev, tell everyone who get their pillar to make their pillar be their prayer stool. Tell them to go on their pillar and pray to God. I hug my pillows at night. From I received this pillow, I didn't put it nowhere else but my bed. I didn't put it in the living room or nowhere else. I went straight to my bed with it. Right now I'm talking to you, my pillow is in my lap. Because, and you see that prayer that you put down for me, that prayer I think you have at the end of the year, that last prayer, when you call me up and WhatsApp and you pray for me, Rev, I don't know what to say. All I can say, I thank you, and I thank man of God, pastor, that you let pray for me the other day, because I did tell him about it, because he was asking me, telling me what's going on, tell me what's going on. And I tell him about it, and he said it, and when he was praying, he said, don't worry about it, it is done. it is done. So I tell everybody, just trust God. I never give up, Rev. I never give up. No matter what happen. Even when it seems like sometimes I feel like I want to give up. I said, no, I can't. My testimony, Rev.